Hello, this is Amr, and I'd like to talk about how to create psychological safety. Now, there's an exercise I'm going to suggest here that helps us build our internal safety by actually practicing being unsafe. To start off with, psychological safety is not something that's out there that affects us as much as it's something in here. There are people who feel safe running into a burning building, and there are people who feel unsafe crossing the street. So this is largely in our control, which is really, really important, and it makes it actually a more simple thing to address and something that's completely within our control. So this exercise is really to practice being vulnerable. You choose something where you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, whether it's saying no when you feel uncomfortable saying no, or whether it's sharing a mistake with your colleagues at work, or whether it's asking for help. We each have issues that are not easy for us to do. And then what you do is you take a step and you actually do it. You just say, all right, let me say no in a situation. Let me ask for help. And you can have one of two reactions. You can actually have a good reaction from the person across from you, so that's good. That incrementally builds your safety. Or you can have a negative reaction, and that negative reaction is generally what we're scared of. But if we use it correctly, if we use it intentionally, we can actually build more safety than we would when we have a positive reaction. And what I found useful there is, before doing whatever it is that's going to make me feel vulnerable, I think, all right, what's the worst case scenario? Okay, clear, I understand the worst case scenario. If I can accept it, then I go forward with it. And I'm calm, because if it goes bad, that's okay. If I've already accepted how bad it can go. And then the other thing is actually being aware that you're a choice. You're making this decision to be vulnerable. You're not being forced in it. You're making this decision, and you're doing it not only to solve the problem and be more effective, but to create your own safety, to be better at what you do and to enjoy it more. Because really, it kind of sucks when you feel unsafe in a situation. So that's it. It's that simple exercise done again and again and again will build your sense of safety in any situation. Now, if that step is too large for you, there's a variant on this exercise where you get with somebody you trust or with a group that you trust, and you end up sitting down and sharing vulnerable things that have been in the past. Whether we say, all right, let's share a situation where we felt it difficult to say no. And when you share that in a group, you realize, hey, it's not just me. And that feeling of this is normal, we all feel vulnerable, we all feel that this is difficult for us, also helps us make us feel safe, and is a smaller step to going to that real interaction where you put yourself in a vulnerable situation and see what happens. Well, that's it. I hope you found it useful. Until next time.